What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome back to Dragon Age Awakening. We are here fighting our way on through the Fade.
Hear me, people. She is evil incarnate.
We just got told there's a spirit here trying to free these people, so
I'm ashamed to even recount them aloud.
we are gonna look for
Orders
this.
our children stolen in the night so she can... No! Unhand me, you thugs! Let me go, don't let them take me! No!
I'm not sure what happened to the people here, but it seems like
I won't turn around, mistress, I promise.
whatever is going on, the mistress is somehow responsible for it.
I know I've done wrong, mistress. Please don't punish me, mistress.
These people were certainly abused by whoever was leading them. I have a book here. The Blackmarsh. Lyrium Veins.
I'd better report this to the guards.
Village Watch.
If only there were a way back into the mortal world.
I'll go
for
directly
us.
to the Baroness.
Maybe our families are still
Of course
there.
she will. What are you saying? That she...
Oh
I
no.
don't know how long you've all been in the Fade,
I
but
just refuse to believe that. No, not even she would ever...
based on what we just saw, all these people are dead. These people are gone in the real world. This place isn't even... it doesn't even exist anymore. Don't forget, the way the Fade works is these people were still
1,000 pardons.
alive in the world when this happened. So they were sleeping, they were dreaming. So they just starved to death, they decayed, they would have been eaten by the wolves, drowned in the marsh.
How clumsy of me.
Plenty of things would have happened here, and these people aren't even aware. They're still hoping to get out one day, and well, they're gonna be getting out of here too, is the sweet release. I don't know what happened here, but we're definitely gonna get justice for it, whoever is responsible. This mistress likely is what caused this, based on the fact that all these villagers seem petrified of it.
The mansion will not protect you, fiend! Come out and face your crime!
We aren't afraid of you any longer! The witch hides! Break down the door!
Be cautious, my friends! The Baroness has power within her lair, and she well knows it. We rush in at our peril. And who comes now? More minions of the Baroness? Or yet more helpless souls she has tormented?
No, this is the ghost of a Templar. This is Templar gear. Who is this Baroness?
You are not aware. Clearly you are a stranger here then. I am Justice. I have watched this place and seethed at the wrongs visited on these poor folk. And now I seek to aid them.
Once we lived in the real world and the Baroness ruled over us. She took our children and used their blood to work dark and evil magic.
And when we burned down her mansion, she cast one final spell that brought our spirits here. We've been trapped ever since, still under her rule.
We have no quarrel with this Baroness. I suggest we move on and leave these people to their business.
Tell me, stranger, will you help us in this righteous task? The Baroness and her minions are powerful, but you seem an able sort. Your aid would be welcome.
And right here is why mages being free and able to do whatever they want is just not possible. Look what the Baroness was doing. She was a blood mage. She had an entire village here at her disposal, controlling their minds, taking their children for blood magic rituals. They eventually did hunt her down, and what did? She teleported the entire village into the Fade. This is the reason why the Chantry and these restrictions exist. Now, you can say that not every mage is capable of this, which is true. Look at Irving, look at Wynne, look at all the people who would never resort to blood magic, even when they're about to die. But there is also plenty of other mages who would. So, you put a little bit of restrictions. You know, you teach them how to resist. It's not even a restriction. They're still allowed to perform magic, just not blood magic. Because blood magic does nothing that regular magic doesn't do, aside from enable you to control people. It's the only magic capable of controlling people. You don't need to use blood magic in order to cast Fireball or Lightning Bolt or any attack or defense spells or healing magic. None of that is from blood magic. So it's not even restrictions. It's more like you just put them into a school to make them understand how to resist demonic possession. This is just yet another example of why mages left unchecked can be a very bad thing. Conversely, the spirit here is actually a really good sign of the Fade. Like we've read in the codexes many times, spirits are not only capable of becoming human sins like pride, hunger, desire, they are also capable of becoming virtues In the mage origin, there is one called Valor. And here we have Justice, a spirit that has embodied a single virtue of humanity, solely justice, which is a very good thing. Justice is very righteous. I'm very glad to have met a spirit called Justice. I can tell you that. Now, this Baroness is a blood mage from the real world.
From the world of mortals, as are all these people.
We lived in a village in the Blackmarsh, and the Baroness ruled over us. That was so long ago, it seems like a dream we once had. We finally rose up against her evil, and this is what she did to us. I can't even imagine what happened to our families.
The village is overgrown and long deserted.
Has it been so long? How many years have we been held here?
Take heart, good woman. Justice will see you avenged and freed. Will you help us, stranger? If this wrong is to be undone, we will need your aid.
I would gladly help you.
Then we have the numbers to challenge the Baroness directly.
Ooh, a direct challenge. I like the sound of that. Less talk, more killing.
Me too, Ogrim, me too.
An evil, powerful witch. Do we really want to antagonize her?
She antagonized me by doing what she did to this village, Anders. We could defeat her and make her use her magic to help us.
There's a thought. All right, you convinced me.
I admit that there is a small measure of wisdom in that plan.
Again, it just goes to show what Anders is all about, right? He's like, no, that's a powerful blood mage. Do we really want to make her cross? Let's just abandon this whole village of innocents. Like, get over yourself, Anders. You're a terrible person, but I'm not, and you're going to do as you're told. I'm your commander. I'm ready.
Good people, we take the battle directly to the witch.
Absolutely.
For too long have her crimes gone unpunished. Now is the time to reclaim your freedom!
Attaboy. Now she has dust wraiths, or ash wraiths.
My. All that shouting outside, and now you finally decided to barge in without even a proper invitation.
Foul sorceress, you will release these poor folk and submit yourself to justice.
Justice? Is that what you're calling it? What of their punishment? Burning my home to the ground and me within it.
Because you were stealing our children, using their blood to feed your vanity.
As was my due. You lived on my land, I, your rightful ruler. Your blood was mine, just as your lives are now.
How very Tevinter of you. Yeah, she won't be making it out of this encounter alive. People like this deserve to be gone on to a different plane. There's no fixing this. But there is some putting a stop to this. How is it you created all this? How do you remain?
What's this? The pathetic fools have managed to recruit yet more sympathizers?
We are no longer alone, Baroness. Your reign ends here.
As it happens, I am no longer alone either.
Oh, you sided wrong.
My path back across the Vale lies in victory over you and your new allies. Then the Mother will pay for her treachery.
You've made a big mistake. Both of you, actually. You should choose your pets more carefully, Baroness.
Instead, I should have chosen you, mortal.
We must be ending this. Now! The Grey Warden, it is more dangerous than you know.
Oh, as you wish, creature. Slay them, and you shall have the reward you requested.
Enough! The battle is joined.
The first here, the Darkspawn, is also a fool. He thinks that the Baroness will be keeping her promise. He's insane. That's clearly not how that's gonna go down. Now the first is actually a warrior, not a mage. But I do wonder if I can do something cheeky. Oh, okay, that's all I needed to know. Now that I know that's not possible. Ogren, hit the taunt. The walk around. We're gonna hit the whirlwind. We're just gonna make our way around this battlefield and take out what we can where we can. Get rid of all this. Eventually, we'll just be able to focus on the first, which is what I want. I'm gonna get rid of all this so that we just have to worry about the boss. He's well on his way already, actually, so we're just gonna sit behind him and chop that wood.
No! You fool! Why haven't you defeated them?
They are too much. It must be sending me back through the veil. Now, before it is too late.
Oh, I will sunder the veil, all right. I'll send them all back. But you? Your life is going to provide the power.
No. No.
And that is what you get. Foolish Darkspawn decided to sink his lot with a blood mage. He's not that sentient. At least not sentient enough to understand what was going to happen, though. Excuse the blood textures.
Where am I? What is happening?
Did she send justice across the veil with us?
No. This is the world of mortals. Beyond the veil. And this is a mortal body of flesh. I am trapped within.
The spirit of justice? How did you get here?
The witch sundered the veil in her haste. All of us were drawn through. She has returned to this realm as well. Can you not feel it? The Baroness is nearby.
We've defeated her once already.
You misunderstand. The Baroness, she is not immortal as you are, or as were the villagers she kept trapped. There was such a mortal once, but now? That is a demon of pride. She assumed that role long ago to feed from the mortals she trapped. But here, in your world, here she will be quite something else.
That's a pride demon. Wouldn't she need to possess a body, like you?
I do not know why I am in this body. It was not by choice, I assure you. The veil is sundered, and the tears must be closed lest they continue to spill demons out into this world. I can alter your weapons for a time, allowing them to drive back the Fate's magic. But if we are to deal with the Baroness, we must move swiftly.
Sounds good to me. Alright, now we have a new party member. Yes. We're gonna have Ogren sit this out, given that we have a new warrior. Alright, let's level up Justice real fast. What do you have? We're gonna definitely give you Templar. And I suppose Champion will be the next on the block for that. You have 66 Strength, 40 Dexterity, 23 Willpower, and 24 Constitution. He's rocking quite the build. Now we want your combat tactics. Can't get them all the way up, so we're gonna have to be very careful which ones we select. Didn't use all these, so we'll give you... We just want to get rid of the points here, really. Give you health. It's much better use. Now, you want all these. You want this up to... We'll give you up to Mental Fortress. You of course want these. You want those. You need that. Now, down in your sword and board, we're going to give you all these. You have 2 points left over. So with the 2 points that remain, we will go ahead and give you up the Grievous Insult line. Massacre eventually you'll get to. Right, Justice. What are you wearing exactly? And we're ready to rock. Of course, he's the first. He had a very, very bad day. He has Armor of the Sentinel, the Mother's Chosen, and lots of cash for us. Now, that's all taken care of. As soon as we get a little break in the action here, I am planning on resetting the game so that you guys don't have to deal with the graphics glitches anymore. That is indeed a Revenant right there, so you're gonna taunt. Cast Mark of Death on me. Now we're gonna put all kinds of focus on this Revenant. He's gotta go. So. Twin strikes. Beautiful. And the Revenant had lots and lots of cash for us. Okay, there's the iron chest. Now when we were in the Fade, we were taking care of all those Veil Terror apparatus. And what they did was they spawned chests in. Now we already got a piece of the Sentinel armor, of course, from the first. And now, boots of the Sentinel. We're getting the rest of the set from these. And also Elemental Grenade. And we're mainly here for the armor sets, of course. Right, this is a perfect spot to go ahead and save up and fix the graphical issues. So I'll be right back. I'll cut the video. Alright, graphical issues resolved. Welcome on back. Now we got some Fade Terror apparatus to clean up. There's a runic pedestal back there. We saw we did something with that in the Fade too. That all affects the real world. We do need to stay on the lookout for some dragon bones too. I'm not sure if we got all of them, but I do want all of them. We did have something interesting to take care of with it. Now, iron chest up there. There's also another Revenant. There's two Revenants here, actually. That we went ahead and did as a favor right there. Now, I need you to get there immediately, because this is a problem. You already cast a Mass Paralysis, so that's good. Yeah, I need him to get here pretty fast. This is going to be a bad day. Can I get the Revenants to attack each other?
It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me.
Okay, the Fade portal is gone. We accidentally looted this. That's where we got the Gladiator belt from.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Get Warcry for me and deep before this stuff. One Rev dead.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Get that Shade dead. Now I get the final Rev dead. Beautiful. So chop them down one by one, little by little. See, we are about to get our next rank up too. Very close. Get this iron chest. We have the helmet, the boots. I have the gauntlets. I believe there's only one more piece of the Sentinel armor set left. It actually looks really cool. And there's the last iron chest we need for the final piece, actually. It is not that way. We have to wrap the long way. It's a very cool set. Now, usually when you have the Wardens Keep DLC, it doesn't actually look the way it's supposed to look. But maybe, just maybe, since we have a Warden mod included in this, we might actually get the true Sentinel armor. We'll have to see. Hold that for me. Now walk around. I'm gonna sit in here and start hitting Whirlwind and all kinds of AoE things. We're gonna get this dead first. Alright, now nothing else is gonna be coming through here. Now we can take care of the Shade. There's our big level up, and now we can take care of the final Rev.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Hit him with the good stuff. He's dead. Now mosey on all the way back down here for the final hidden chest. And we have the Helm of the Sentinel. Alright, now. Justice, you can be the test dummy for this. The Helm of the Sentinel is better. What does it look like? It does so far have the correct appearance. It's a very pretty set. So far so good. Looks how it's meant to. And last but not least, the Armor of the Sentinel. Isn't this just a pretty set? Look at that. Love, 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 love the way that this armor set looks. It's very pretty. Beautiful, beautiful armor set. It's been a long time since I've actually seen it like this, because almost every time I've ever played Awakening, I've had the Warden's Keep DLC installed. But this Grey Warden mod that alters the look of Warden armor is also fixing the issue that usually happens with this, so I do actually get to see it. It is a very pretty looking set. We're going to keep him with that, of course. That'll never be taken off. The first time I've gotten to see it in a long time. Of course, we're not going to abandon it. Back into the city square. There's the Baroness, you see her.
So this is the world of mortals. How very dull it seems. So immutable and unchanging. Yet, I am here. I have crossed the veil. The spirits will watch in envy as the mortals of this realm bow down before me.
That won't be happening.
Ah, it seems I was not the only one to be drawn here. How very tiresome.
Defeating you one more time won't be a problem.
Is that so? We shall see, won't we?
Indeed we shall. You can switch to whatever form you like, Pride Demon or an Archdemon. You'll die all the same. See, right now, if this was me, I would be casting Mana Clash with my friends back there. She would have died before she ever got a chance to switch to this. Right. Now, given that she is still a mage, I'm not sure if this will work or not, but we will try. Let's see if Mana Clash has any effect on this character.
As you wish.
It doesn't. Right, so here's what's going to happen. You're going to taunt. You're going to back up. You're going to back up. You're going to mark of death.
It's a beautiful
Wonderful. Right. Now. Hit twin strikes. Hit low blow. Now hit flurry. You see, we're just chopping that wood. Constant crits. Beautiful. Maybe we'll take some stamina. We are going to drop this Fade Portal like a bad habit. You're going to taunt for me. Get this stupid shade off my ass.
As you wish.
My mages are going to follow the lineup. We're going to go ahead and take care of the Baroness. Hit it with all that good stuff that we've been doing. We're going to sip. I don't think he's going to get a chance to sip, actually. Hit a double sip. And that's the end of the Baroness.
And so, it is done. For what it is worth, thank you. I have fulfilled my vow. May the victims of that woman's madness rest in peace, wherever they have gone to now.
What are you going to do now?
It seems I cannot return to the Fade. I am trapped here, in the body of this Grey Warden. There are memories within this poor man's mind. They're difficult to see. But he was a Grey Warden? He was slain by the Darkspawn. The one called the First?
The Darkspawn are who the Grey Wardens fight.
And that was your pursuit when you were tricked into the Fade. Yes, I understand now. It seems I am at a loss. I know nothing of this world, and have only a few memories of this Grey Warden to draw from. I do not wish to die. What shall I do, mortal? You seem to be a creature of good character, and you are of this world. Can you advise me?
Now, the Grey Warden, Kristoff, is already gone and dead. It's not like he's possessing Kristoff as a prison cell. Kristoff is gone. Justice, however, is very much a thing. Now, he can't die in the traditional sense, as he is only a spirit, but he seems to be trying to do the right thing somewhat. And assuming he keeps his helmet on, he won't attract too much unwanted attention in public. He is still technically a Grey Warden. I wonder if he still has those abilities, given that he's in a Warden's body. Alas, I don't really know what to do with him. You know nothing of this world. Nothing at all.
The demons seek out the dreamers, those mortals that come to the Fade, and they draw sustenance from their memories. My kind has no such compulsion. We feel sorry for you mortals, trapped as you are in this dismal place. But now, I am trapped as well. Alas, I have no purpose here. No goal.
Join me. The body you inhabit belonged to a Grey Warden.
You mean continue this mortal's mission? As a Grey Warden? It was a Darkspawn who murdered this mortal most ignobly. And the ones that commanded it yet live. To avenge his death. Yes, that would be a purpose. Very well. I will join you, Grey Warden, if you will allow it.
I will. Should I call you Kristoff, then?
That is not my name. I have no name. Only a virtue to which I aspire. If I am to need a name, then use that. I am Justice, and for now I am pleased to travel at your side, Grey Warden.
I am pleased to have you at my side, I think. Right. Now here's the Baroness. She has a Dock Storage Key, Soulbound, Fire Stompers, Gridilleria Potion, and 10 Sovereigns. Now that key is going to let us go all the way around the back to the docks. With the only place we couldn't explore back when we were in the real world the first time. So, swing on around and we'll finally loot the docks. And then the only thing left to do in the entirety of the Blackmarsh is go turn those dragon bones in. There is one back here too, you see it right there. So, in the debris we have ornate silver bowl and some studded leather armor. A lot of things in this chest, actually. We're just going to loot that up because we have some more werewolves to deal with. We're going to try not to lose any of our companions this time.
Let's get started.
Derelict crate. This crate contains crumbling salted cod. You find a sword buried beneath moldy fruit. That would be Sir Arwen's sword, so we can go turn that back in at Amaranthine. Dragon bone here. That's going to come in useful. One last chest down the back, which contains Rune Tracings, Paragon Slow Rune, Lyrium the Spirit Shard, and some Sovereigns. And I believe that is us finally done with the Blackmarsh. Now I will meet you guys over at the Dragon Corpse, where we need to put those bones, and we'll see what we can do with that. Here we are back at the Dragon Skull. We have a lot of bone slots to fill here, so we'll put the jawbone back on, put the nose back on, and we'll put his head back on, put his teeth back on. And that's going to take care of the last veil door. And you saw a very cool spiritual looking dragon fly by the little cracks in the tower there. We're of course going to save before we entertain the idea of this. Now we have a pretty strong party build. I wouldn't mind trying this. We are still on Nightmare, so it might be a little tough, but we should be okay. It's gone pretty well so far.
Feline companion remains with you.
He seems happy enough.
Now I would prefer Ogren be here, but that's not really a choice for us. It looks very cool. Sounds cool too. You know the drill with dragon fights. We've been here many, many times. You're gonna hit Torn. My squishies are gonna stay away. We're gonna give him Mark of Death. We're gonna try and stun him. Do all kinds of stuff. We're gonna try and put him in a bad place. We want to make him have a bad day. We want to be hitting him with cripple. We want to be debuffing him. We want to do everything we can possibly do to him to make sure that he is only looking at Kristoff, or Justice rather, no, I suppose. We want to make sure that he's always healing, always staying very well prepared for this. We want us to always be healed too. But it's not just him. We're just going to keep trying to chop the wood. Now, the gameplay hint here is actually to destroy all of these little lightning things around the surface. The more of these you break, the less health and explosive damage this is going to do. This, of course, heals it, so...
Show me what you got.
I don't think we're going to be able to get all of them, but we did get most of them. Right, so that did heal him up a little. Unfortunate, but there wasn't much we could do. Now, I don't like how close my mages are, but he actually did just do us the favor of evacuating our mages for us, so we're not going to worry about that too much. No. Mark of death on him. You're going to heal Kristoff. You already did, so we're going to relax on you for a second. You're going to heal Kristoff again. And I am going to chop the wood behind you. Kristoff, you need to take a sip. Hit it with Punisher. You see our friendly dragon here is pretty low on health. Now, we're going to take a huge advantage of this. We see it as soon as it spawns up, so we're just going to try and chop it down very quickly.
You had it coming. Come now, defend yourself. No mercy. Let's get started.
So you got one heal for 350. That is not that bad. That is manageable. And now, of course, we reapply Mark of Death. We're going to reapply Walker, right? Get him nice and staggered. Debuff. Fast. Take a sip while you have a second. Mages are in the backline doing their jobs. He's just constantly getting debuffed. We're going to hit Cripple, then Punisher. Right. Now he's immediately trying to repop a heal again, so in the interest of getting this done quickly, we're going to send all of our enemies on this, but Kristoff is going to solo this one. This one. You attack this one. Right. Yeah. Let's all just pile on each one now. That wasn't working as fast as I'd hoped.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
Okay, so he got a 350 heal again. That's okay. The 350 heal is okay. Now, I don't like the lack of health potions you have, so you are gonna take something else to sip. I'm already sipping, so that's fine. I'm gonna recast this. We both got the stun off. He stunned us, we stunned him. Okay, he's being rather obnoxious with the tail swipes. I need you to stop. He's dead. It's over. And there's the Queen of the Blackmarsh fight. She falls. Now she has Toke of the Oblivious, Spellminder, Earthbound, 20 Sovereigns, Rough-Hewn Pendant, and a Flawless Diamond. It's a hell of a fight, very tough. And in the Dragonbone rubble, there is Eldest Dragonbone. The bones of this ancient dragon are almost warm with the power they contain. And of course, that is for Master Wade back in Vigil's Keep, so with nothing else left to do, we're going to go ahead and drop a save here and head back to the Vigil.
Mother?
It comes with sweet news, I hope. Tell the mother.
The first, it is dead. The Grey Wardens are gone from the marsh.
Wicked, wicked Wardens. They killed the first. Killed him. Cut out the mother's heart.
But was it not the mother who wished him dead?
Dead? No. Peace. I wished him peace. To find the song again. To hear the sweet call. We are all lost. But the day will come when the silence ends. Even
We are indeed going to do our best to give the mother the silence she's asking for. I have just the plan for that. Now here we are, back in the keep. With a magnitude of graphical issues, of course. The floor has no texture at all, but not to worry.
Kristoff. Oh, thank the Maker.
Please tell me this is not your wife.
Mistaken, mortal.
Kristoff? Why are you... What has happened?
Oh god. This is a problem. Perhaps you should calm down.
Calm down? Calm down?
Your husband is gone, and I inhabit this body now. His death will be avenged.
Oh, that's not the way you go about that.
Avenged? You've desecrated his body, how dare you?
It was not intentional. There was...
Get away from me!
This body has memories of this woman. Aura is her name. I did not know she would come.
Poor woman. It must be a shock to learn like this.
I must rectify this somehow. Intentionally or not, I have done this woman a great disservice.
Where would we even look for her?
My memories suggest her home is in Amaranthin. It will prey on me if we do not seek her out. There must be something that could be done to assuage her pain. Something.
We will certainly try. That's a good idea.
Ah, you would of course know best. The Darkspawn call our attention, but should we get the chance to seek her out, I would be grateful.
We can certainly try to do that. Now, he did disapprove of all this, but... Again, we need to fix what we just did. We just did a lot of damage to that woman. We need to try and solve that somehow. He was right about that.
Yes, Commander?
Can you make anything with this ancient dragon bone?
Where did you find this? I could make a blade unparalleled. Oh my, oh my. Where's that list? Quick, gather these things. Hurry, there's history to make here.
Of course, he can make us a very shiny looking sword with that. Quest updated. Now, we can't give Dworkin the things we owe him.
Commander?
What do you have? Private, you have any messages for me?
Moment.
You do not. Now, we don't need to have him undergo his joining. He's already in the body of a Grey Warden, but we do have a lot of gifts and perhaps some conversations to hold, so we'll head back into the throne room.
Ah, sod it!
What's the matter?
Nothing. Stubbed my toe. Just one of those days.
I don't believe you.
It's been one of those weeks.
Would you like to talk?
This isn't gonna make you think any less of me, is it? Ugh. Ah, who cares? I've just been thinking about Felsi and the Nugget. Didn't do right by them, did I?
Not one bit.
That's what I like about you. You're honest, like a sock to the gut. I think Felsi knew, even if she never acknowledged it to herself. She knew I could never settle down again. I did once, and, well, you know.
I don't think you tried hard enough.
Aye, probably. And now I'm here and I'm free. Felsi'll get by if I know her. But the nugget, that's got me all torn up inside, Commander. Little one won't understand.
There's no reason you can't be a part of your child's life.
Maybe I could visit once in a while, write some letters. That's the least I could do as a father.
I agree.
And hey, the little one will grow up thinking Daddy's a great hero.
He is. I'll even vouch for you.
Oh, you. Get going before I get misty-eyed. Go on.
For as much as Oghren has his faults, he is indeed a great hero, right? This man has fought the Blight, he aided the Hero of Ferelden in one-on-one combat against the Archdemon, he secured Ferelden and Denerim's freedom from the Darkspawn horde. He's done a lot of good things. He found the Paragon Bronca. He was there when we put an end to her schemes and destroyed the Amble of the Void. He is definitely a hero, and it all tracks. Now, before we talk to Seneschal Varel back there, we do have a lot of things to do. You see back here we have Kristoff's chest. Go ahead and look at these before we turn anything in.
This is a chest of belongings once owned by the man whose body I now inhabit. His essence lingers upon these objects like dust.
You can feel it.
I can even hear it whispering his name into the ether. In the Fade, nothing outlives the spirit that created it. Here, everything does. This world has fingerprints on top of fingerprints. Witness to beings long dead.
Can you tell anything from these fingerprints?
How does one describe a sensation? I have no words for it. The man who owned these things was a Grey Warden like yourself, yes? We intend to avenge him?
Yes, that's my hope.
Good. These Darkspawn are a cancer within the heart of this world. But there is nothing that can be done just yet, is there? A world so full of beauty that beauty goes overlooked. I must see it with different eyes.
He's catching on fast, it seems. Right, now, Justice, we have plenty of gifts for you, being that you were the last person we picked up. Now, we know that you'll for sure like this, because it belonged to Kristoff.
I do not know quite how to thank you.
Oh, what else would you like? You might like Verse of Dreams, given that you're a spirit.
I do not know quite how to thank you.
I'm sure you would like Kristoff's Mementos.
You have my sincere thanks.
Lyrium, Voice of the Maker, sounds like something you'd be interested in as a spirit.
You have my sincere thanks.
Elven Prayer for the Dead, since, you know, you are dead.
You have my sincere thanks.
Now, what else? Since he can hear things singing, maybe you'd like a lyrium ring.
What is that sound? Such beautiful singing. The stone within this ring. Is it lyrium? Am I allowed to keep this? Is it to be mine?
That's the idea of a gift.
When mortals dream of lyrium in the Fade, it is not like this. The song saddens me, but it is breathtaking. Of all the things I have seen in this world, this is the most precious. I shall keep it at my side as a reminder that even in misfortune, good can be found.
Alright, and there's all the gifts we needed to give Justice. Now, you do obviously see the big shiny quest marker there, but there is one thing we have to take care of before we dip into any of this, and that requires us to go back to Amaranthine. And it's important we do that before we talk to the Seneschal there, so... Now, of course, Kristoff's wife did come to the Chantry, no doubt to pray for her husband. This is not going to be an easy conversation to have, but I think it is important that we try and do something about that. His aura. I hope we can help in some way.
Aura, please do not be alarmed. I do not wish to frighten you.
You are in my husband's body.
I am a spirit of justice. I meant your husband no harm. I would ease your distress had I the power.
I knew when he left that this could happen. He told me. His father died a Grey Warden too.
Tell me, is there anything I can do for you? Tell me, and I will do it.
Avenge him, spirit. I will wait for his ashes a little longer, if it means that whoever did this to him will pay.
The Darkspawn. Yes, I understand.
And now Justice is
She is
extra
gone.
motivated.
Did I do the right thing?
I think so, yes.
She loved this man a great deal, and he loved her. I envy what they had. I must think on this more. But another time. Thank you for bringing me here.
Now, envy is concerning that you can feel that. I would urge you away from that kind of sensation. Alright, now we are back here.
The Darkspawn always at the gates of Or's.
Let's go ahead and make sure we take care of
I've been thinking of Aura, the mortal woman who was wife to Kristoff. I continue to envy their love, but envy is what a demon feels. A desire for something it cannot have.
You should be careful. You're not mortal.
This world is difficult to understand. You coexist with both great darkness and great beauty. It must be confusing. Yet now I find myself wishing to be more. It is enlightening. Thank you for bringing me to this world.
Thank you for remaining at my side.
Which I shall continue to do, if you allow it. You have proven yourself a friend, Grey Warden. An example of all that is worthy in the mortal world. I am proud of what we will accomplish together.
As am I. I'm sure it's going to be a hell of an event. Right, now, all that being said, that is all squared away. We are ready to end the episode up. I'll hit one more Codex episode and then we'll get on with the finale. So, thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, as always, there is a tip link in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more Dragon Age Awakening. Take care, everybody. Have a good day.